Hey everybody, welcome back to Valley of the Old Farm. Got Rubber Burner here, and well, we're working on a beet field. Yeah, buddy, you're in the wrong stream. Well, I'd say that this particular harvester doesn't care too much about you driving over the crop because it's not offset at all.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
We were having a debate earlier as to does it really matter if you drive on the sugar beet field, since it is just a root crop. And I just had that observation that, well, that that particular harvester is set up to where you basically it tows right behind you, so you have no choice other than to drive over the crop. Basically helping DoughBoy out a little bit. His load changed to a late delivery, and as such, wasn't going to have an opportunity to get in tonight to harvest, so we're going to he asked us to harvest this beet field for him. So I hooked up my trailer to his truck, and that's what we're doing. Well, that was not very helpful. I thought you were going to stop.
Never thought about stopping.
This is the only beets he's got.
No, he's got one more field about the same size. But I think we'll be leaving that again for when he's back around.
Alright.
You're welcome to help me out with some grass work after this, though.
Oh, what do you got to do? Yeah, we can do a little bit of that, I guess. The only thing I gotta do is some cultivating.
Okay, yeah.
I can do that whenever. You can do that in the winter as long as we don't freeze. Well, you know, you started late.
Yeah, this is true.
Alright, Haggard, check you later. Hey, Levi. What's up?
More realistic in this rooster bogs this poor tractor down. I didn't think anything would bog this tractor down after I put the turbo on it.
Oh, MR kills everything. Where did he say you want these beets?
There's a shed on his farm on the pig side that's already got sugar beets, a pile of sugar beets there.
Oh, this is, I got 50,000 liters here. This thing's gonna be massive.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good chunk.
Like this trailer holds 30. Hey, DC.
Now I've messed up my GPS line.
Well, I'm sitting right beside it.
You gotta get right zoomed in, or at least I find you do, to be able to actually see the sugar beets.
Yeah. I try to do as little root crop as possible.
You might be a little too close there. I'm actually thinking, once we make the move, I'm gonna run solely root crop.
Crazy. Oh, I don't remember Red Dragon. I know Courseplay was officially released with an update, but that's about all I remember for today. And that's it. Yep. Now the goal is not to roll this.
All like the video.
There, we'll put on our hazards. 57,000 liters of beets. It's got to be heavy. Oh yes, this is more realistic on this map. I think I saw Roy's latest acquisition up by the diner. Is that monstrosity?
That is a beast right there.
Is it?
I'm with you though, no idea what it is.
I think he parked it there on purpose because as soon as you spawn in, you're looking at it.
Yeah.
I've got a thing where basically I say that he's got a different tractor every time I'm on the map. Definitely every time I stream, he's got a different tractor.
Whereas me, I have like 3 tractors I use in the game.
Alright, let's see. Where is that spinning coming from? Oh, his little robot. That's what the spinning is. Ah, doubt you're gonna get 3D field textures. We'll see. Not getting a very big heap. Oh. Now we get to try to deal with this dolly trailer. I still gotta unload the 30,000 liter dolly trailer.
Oh, jump. Unacceptable.
It is, because it's in a truck that has a horrible turning radius. Alrighty. On the way back. Oh, I didn't do too bad. Now, you know, we always thought seasons was an impossibility too, and that happened. Never know. They may build some type of hooks into 19. It's hard to say. After all, 17 was the very first release that even supported modding consoles. Alright, we'll turn the blinkers off. So what fields do you need grass done in? Need grass done in 90?
Yeah, 90 and 83.
Oh, 83 is a nice one. Let's do that one. It's short.
Yeah,
we're doing beets. We're doing sugar beets. I'll drop my trailer off up here. Hopefully we won't use it this load. He's gonna have more beats than he'll ever need.
For a lifetime. I think he'll probably surprise himself how much cash he
Oh, we'll just turn this off for now. See how far he gets.
Wrong rail.
Oh. So what did they what leaps and bounds did cattle and crops do today?
Sorry, just wanted to get my GPS locked on there. They made some graphical improvements. Graphical improvements. They now have fuel burns. As opposed to Clemson. They also have a liter per hour meter, which is nice, built into the game. Equipment gets dirty now. That was another one of the big ones. They gave us a new tractor, a new cutter for silage harvest, one that hooks onto the tractor, new trailer, and a whole bunch of stuff. Those are about the big ones.
What's the tractor?
It's just another model of Mercedes-Benz 1800, not the horsepower version.
Yeah, Ravenwood, MR, you pretty much either need to use in-game stuff or stuff out of the databank or stuff that you've converted yourself. Oh, you can reverse the steering on the Mercedes.
Yeah.
Yep, that's all we got. Just what? One strip? That's the last strip. Then we'll be done. Then we'll go help Rubber Burner with his brass work.
Keep making mistakes over here, and it's not used to having spectators, I guess.
We'll have to fire up the OBS.
Yep.
Get that channel up. Knock the cobwebs off. This is the last strip.
Yes, sir. Keep getting buddy-buddy with me. I'm never going to be able to unload.
I'll follow you back to the farm. No, it's MR, so you got a good chance of rolling it. He already topped them. Burner already topped the beats. Right there they are, untopped.
Oh, dear.
Oh, well, we don't have crop destruction on anyway. Just for the fact of lag. Got Sean. He's Australian, so you know, he could have some pretty good lag from time to time. So we turned off crop destruction simply because you could be driving along the road just fine and dandy, and you hit a big lag spike, and next thing you know, you're driving through somebody's field. So that's why we turned it off. There was just too many inadvertent driving into the fields. Oh! Almost got it.
Yeah, the tractor is not MR'd.
Oh, well, that's why you didn't.
I could have said nothing and just made everybody impressed by my super skilled driving, but everybody would know something's up.
Yeah, we were talking about damage in real life. If, you know, driving over a root crop does it really matter?
Oh dear.
Alright, is this his truck or yours?
Yeah, that's his truck.
Where's it go?
Oh, down here. And while you're down here, you could maybe give me a little push.
Push?
Oh, never mind. Got it. I might have high-centered myself. Oh, no, that's not what I meant.
Okay.
That red barn right here.
Anything else I can do for you? Oh, you're not in trouble now. That's good. Glad to hear that. Do you leave his lights on?
On what?
On the tractor.
Oh, yeah, that's very possible. You want to shut them off so I don't actually... I don't think I'm, I think I sent it back to his farm, so can't even...
Oh, let's see here.
He's gonna blame that on me.
I'm not going to bother with it because the implement list is a mile long.
Oh, I know, right? It's a shame you can't sort it by farm.
Well, I think the update is going to be a lot better once they get it worked out. There's an updated version that doesn't use the tablet, it's standalone. Kind of uses the in-game menu GUI or user interface.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be sorted better.
Nice.
I mean, this one that we've got has been customized by some very smart scripter that will allow you to click up, and it basically rolls it to the most recent purchase versus having to click all the way through the list.
Yeah.
But it's not super friendly for lots of equipment. You got to download the mod, and then you got to download the XML, and either put the XML into the mod, or what's even easier is put it into that databank mod folder. Alrighty. Here we are. That is a horrible load of bales.
Well, I swear it started out good.
The AR pack is hard.
Not easy when you don't have
Pretty sure it is.
front and rear rails. But I looked through the list and we don't have one in the mod list.
Not seeing a mower.
I've got the mower.
Alright, I guess you want me to bring your tedder down?
Sure.
Oh, where is he at? Hey Ed, what's up? Oh, leave it to RB to have a little baby mower. I gotta figure out where do you enter this field at? Enter it over there. Oh, you're back, eh? Oh, welcome back. Figure out how to get into this field.
On your way in, I see.
Yeah, I just sit here and wait on you.
Well, that thing will only do about 2 passes of my mower.
Look at you, drive it on the grass.
I am too, aren't I?
Mister, I don't want to drive on the crop.
On the crop.
Yep. That's a lot more than 2 passes. There's 3 passes. It can actually pick up the grass. There, no more fence to worry about. I will take care of that. Broke your tedder.
You broke my tedder?
You did.
How did I break it?
I don't know, but it only half Ted's.
What?
Half Tedding.
Looking pretty good from where I'm standing.
Well, you didn't see all those grassy splotches back there?
Well, there were a couple of them, but nothing out of the norm.
I'm glad you found out about the magical grass on the map that doesn't disappear at midnight.
Yeah, I was working my little tail off the other night and trying to rush to get it all in.
Now, who broke the tedder?
Yeah, that might be me.
Yeah, the folks over at another map or another server poking through the seasons code and found where found the lines that were dealing with grass withering and commented out those sections, and magically the grass stays now.
Yeah, that's nice. So does it still
It'll still
itself in winter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the other effects, it's just the windrow does no longer disappears or is reduced by 50%.
Yeah.
Bales will still disappear over time. Grass is still affected by rain. Just the magic of midnight and grass disappearing before your eyes.
Yeah. Which to me was always funny anyways. Because farmers will often leave the grass out overnight to try to dry it out versus cutting the grass.
Yeah, I had no idea what a tedder was until I started playing this game.
Oh really?
You didn't do it. But let it sit. But around midday. Let it sit all day. Come back the next day, late morning, and probably rake it, which would mean roll it over once. Then we'd let it sit until mid-afternoon, and then we whip out the baler. We used a bar rake like that that New Holland rake over Modding Central.
Yeah, yeah.
Where it's wheel driven, so the faster you go, the faster it spins. So you pretty much had to govern your speed to make sure that you only rolled the hay over once.
Yeah.
So if you went too fast, you'd roll it over too much. Because you just wanted to lift it up and roll it over once so the bottom could get the sun, and he came around with the baler and picked them all up.
Yeah. Yeah, those little ones like the New Holland, that's what I was used to seeing as a kid too. They also only use those little square balers, maybe the round balers. You might see some farmers with that, but never those big square balers. That was never a thing when I was a kid.
I'll try to get the patches here. You're catching up.
Yeah, this is getting trickier and trickier for me to keep a decent speed at.
Ravenwood, if in normal seasons, if you wait a day or two, your grass will be gone. Because under normal seasons, at midnight, half of the windrow disappears. Well, one layer of grass will disappear at midnight. So if you use a mower like that, doesn't windrow, just lays it down on the ground, at midnight your grass will poof, gone, disappeared, never to be seen again. So if you attempt to wait 2 days, you'll never have grass to bale or hay to bale. Yeah, whenever doing grass work, you need to work as quick as possible. It's been debated as to if windrowed grass deteriorates as soon as you cut it, if it starts to rot as soon as you cut it, but a grass bale will definitely start to deteriorate as soon as you bale it. So let's say you bale this entire field and then you come around with the wrapper, you wrap the field. Your bale volume will not be 4,000 liters. Your bale volume will be some reduced level because the bale will immediately start to lose volume. It's even more pronounced if you play at a slower speed or a faster clock speed. So you can ted grass into hay as long as there's no wet crop symbol. If there's wet crop symbol, then you can't. You ted it all day long and it won't dry out.
Getting dizzy.
Are you gonna go over to your other field?
No, it's quarter after 12 or quarter after 11 where I'm at right now. So I'm actually thinking I'm just gonna windrow this, and where I know it's not gonna disappear, I'm just gonna leave it overnight and bale it tomorrow.
All right. Yeah, hay definitely won't disappear. Grass won't either. This map, but even hay in typical seasons is fine as long as it doesn't rain.
Oh, really? I didn't realize that. Ooh, actually, it's supposed to rain tomorrow. Great.
So, yeah, now you got to gamble. Does it rain early in the day, or does it rain in the afternoon?
I'm gambling it rains late in the day. I'm praying stacking bales tonight.
There you go. Look, we got rain tomorrow. Oh, I hit that button again. That's one strategy.
Thank you very much for your help, good sir. How much do I owe ya?
I don't care. However much. What's that grass out? Oh, what happened here? All right, let's go. I've had people suggest to me that I need to, right? We're gonna crash. We're gonna crash. I've heard it suggested to me that, best way of doing grass is to mow the first day of summer, mow the first day of winter, or autumn, and then mow in late autumn to get a partial cut. But I tell you, I'm pretty sure whenever I've mowed grass in autumn, I've not gotten any growth on my grass in late autumn to do anything with. So, but it's fun reading some comments. Very, very, very assertive thoughts on how I'm mowing grass at the wrong times. But yeah, I found that if you do partial 2/3 cuts, you can get more. I think you can definitely get 3 cuts out of it. And to some degree, you know, 3 partial growth cuts is better than 2 full growth cuts. I have never been able to get 3 cuts if I wait to get full growth. Let's hold up. Let's go up. He goes running around. Oh, I can't go that way. Roy's running after me. You all didn't see this. This is what I'm talking about. This is the monstrosity. You got flat rear tires. Cab is offset. Well, at least it does have a working fan. Oh. All right. All right, we're going to head up here and start cultivating our field. So we're going to close out the night. Let's see here. Let's just check. Let's just check. Corn is awful priced. Corn we got in here. We got corn and wheat. What's the wheat? 70. It's getting up there. Debating on just selling that wheat. See if this grass needs fertilizer. So, oh, fully. What the hey? Let's sell some wheat. Inevitably, I'll forget to be on the server, and the price will never be this good again. Oh, whoa! Saturday. Look at that. We got. Wow.
What's going on?
Saturday we have a low of -1.
Yeah, I seen that.
Then 4 days in winter we have -degrees. We're gonna have frozen ground.
Pretty quick.
I'm not gonna be doing any field work after. I'm not gonna be doing any field work after autumn. It looks. There's basically 2.5 days of harvest left, because some part of tomorrow is going to be wet crop.
Yeah, that's true. It's ironic because that means that DoughBoy is gambling that he gets rain early in the day. I'm gambling that we get it late in the day.
Maybe you'll both win, and it'll come in the middle of the day.
I still lose if it comes in the middle. Well, I don't know. I suppose considering what time it is right now, I'd probably get away with it.
Lagerhaus. Get where that is. There somewhere. Okay. Yeah, well, tomorrow at this time, well, in 12 hours, it will be 9 p.m. today.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it's day 15 at 9 a.m. So tomorrow at 11:30 your time, it will be 9:11 p.m.
Yeah, I've got to work till 5 tomorrow, so the earliest I would be able to get in the game would probably be 6 in the morning.
On day 16.
Yeah.
Oh, what was the name of the band that you were listening to? Yeah, Field 36, DoughBoy outbid me in the first land auction.
Okay.
Because I outbid him on Field 83. No, 86. Just a big grass field in the middle of the map.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It was priced like $500-some thousand, and he had put a $15,000 bid down on it. And he probably only had like 600,000 or something.
So now, how does the auction work? Is it like a silent auction, or does everybody get to see what other people have bidded and you just try to keep up with each other?
Yep, second.
Okay.
So there's a channel in Discord that's basically auction.
Yeah, I seen it there, just obviously I haven't been around for it yet.
Right, so the unpurchased fields, let's say 5 or 6 of them, maybe less than, there's probably not too many unpurchased fields at this point. When there were a lot of fields that were not purchased yet, they would, Roy or somebody would randomly pick 5 or 6 of the fields that weren't owned and basically put them up for auction. And the first auction was the base field price. You had to pay the field price that was listed, you know, when you go up to buy it, and your bid amount. So you would bid, I think it was like 5,000 increments. So you would bid $5,000, and you would have to pay the price of the field plus $5,000. And then, let's say I wanted the field, and I would bid $10,000. You really wanted it, so you'd bid 15. And the bidding would be open for probably a week and a half or so.
Yeah.
And then basically the bidding would close on the first day of autumn. So, first day of autumn, you were expected to have the full amount in your bank account in order to basically pay for it. To pay for it as soon as you could after the auction closed. The second auction they did, field prices were reduced by like 20 or 30%. So, first auction, basically bought the field with your money and then you paid the bank whatever your bid amount was. Second auction, the bank bought all the fields. Then you paid the bank the reduced field price and your bid, which is was probably cheaper than the stated price anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll see what the third auction.
Yeah.
Let's see how much we made off of that. Oh, $17,000. Not too bad. Were you on last night? I was just seeing. I was just seeing seed and fertilizer prices. Oh no! I was seeing seed and fertilizer in unclaimed. Yeah, I kind of opened the door to my silo.
I think they've been there for a couple days. Yeah, I don't know where they came from. I bought seed, but I bought it palletized.
All right. Now, where's the good place? AgriLife. Where's that at? Oh, over there again. Oh, in sodium. It's an interesting name. Sidium. Well, I just had a thought. I may have been holding that wheat for DoughBoy. Oh well. Guess I'm not now.
What farm number are you?
I think it's 5, but yeah, it's farm 5. Wow.
Yeah, nice.
I can go out to dinner.
200-pound dinner, that's pretty good.
Well, I got kids, you know. Can't go to dinner for less than like $50 anymore.
Alright, well, I gotta work in the morning, unfortunately, so I am gonna have to jump out here.
All right.
Been fun. Bye, everybody.
Alright, so this one's up here by the BGA. So we got to get a good run on that hill. We should be pretty good at just 11,000 liters. Oh, Insomnia, okay. Well, while we're down here by the BGA, I can show you what we the fruits of our labor. Last time we were on the stream, we were doing the corn harvest over on those two fields, and on Big Field 1. Still have fields 2 and 6 yet to do for the BGA. Swing down there and show you the bunker. All right. Name our money. Another $6,000. That's a total of $21,000 from that. That was from the field that we bought at auction. Field 64 was the wheat. So I don't remember what we paid for that field, but got $21,000 worth of crop off of it. Not too bad of a investment return. Wind our way around. All right. There is the fruits of our labor. I think this is 2.6 million liters, maybe 2.9 million liters. %48 fermented. It's to me. So if we that's the finance aspect. So if we look here, so these are all the players on the map, and I am farm 5, so I have $869,000. Wayne doesn't count. He's not active. Rubber Burner just started with us. He's got 900,000. I also own the sawmill, so the sawmill is Willow. Speaking of that, let's just go check and see if anybody did any jobs down from the sawmill. Oh, there's no logs down here, so we're good. So the way it works is when you sell crop, it goes basically to a holding account, and then you go in and you basically claim that money. Then the money's transferred into your account, because the game doesn't necessarily have the smarts to know who sold crop. So it just goes into a general holding account, and you have to go in and claim it. Same goes for if you sell a piece of machinery. You have to go in and claim your money back. And if you buy certain things, you buy bulk seed and fertilizer, or if you buy certain things, you've got to go in, buy fuel. You've got to go in and claim those expenses against your account. You have to buy, when you buy your machinery, you flag it as yours. So you see, I can't get into this piece of equipment because it says it's not my property. So I can only get into things that are either marked as mine, or they've been marked for everyone's use. So the equipment down at the BGA has been marked for everybody's use, so that we can do jobs for the BGA and not have to worry about having our own forage harvester and things like that. What we're going to do is we're nearing the end of our second game year on the map. We're going to play 2 more game years here on Valley of the Old Farm. And on the last day of winter, on game year 4, basically all of our assets are going to be sold off. And a final tally will be gotten. And that final tally will then carry forward into the next map on the server. And the next map on the server will be Lone Oak. So what we're going to do is we're going to carry forward all of our bank account. So all of our assets will be sold. The fields we own will be sold. And we'll walk away with a lump sum of money. We started the game, started Valley of the Old Farm with $2.5 million each. The goal is obviously to walk away with more than $2.5 million. Lower it down, turn it on. Let's get to work. We're going to finish out by just cultivating. Got 3 fields to cultivate here. Actually 4 fields, I guess. Well, it's a multiplayer server, so I can't install mods. I'm not the admin on the server, but there is definitely... Yeah, you can definitely put mods on the server. Now, and obviously we're not restricted to in-game equipment. All you need is the tablet and the MP management app for the tablet. Now it's not really it's not overly effective with single player. You know, I've heard people like, oh, I'm gonna do that on my single player, and it's like, well, yeah, you're not really gaining anything. Definitely practice with it in single player if you're going to try to implement it on a multiplayer server. But it's really intended for multiplayer, hence the MP management. What kind of maps is everybody that's watching playing now? We'll do two passes, and then we'll start using GPS to auto turn. Oh, you're playing Herman's Eck. We're all over that map. It's right up your game style, small. We just started a multiplayer on Hoff-Bergman. That's going pretty good. I think lots of people are energized and excited about that one. I think the industry aspect of that map brings a unique aspect to this economy MP management gameplay. I jumped into your Twitch stream right as you were closing out. I don't know if you saw my comment in Twitch chat the other day, right as you were leaving. Yeah, I jumped in probably when you had like 2 or 3 minutes left, and then next thing I know, you're saying that you were done for the night. And I'm like, oh man, I missed it. Now Roy here on the map, his strategy was soybeans. All he planted was soybeans this year. What's SB? Oh, Sandy Bay. If I want to do that, I need to do 3 turns. Otherwise, I'll have to come in here and clean up. I do not have animals on this map, no. I'm just doing arable farming on this particular map. Now on Hofbergman, I do have the chicken farm. I've got the pony ranch, and I've got one of the cow pastures. And just earlier today, I got all 3 of the chicken houses up and running. So come morning, I should have plenty of eggs to take over to my my incubator to basically incubate the eggs into little chicks, or take it to the egg crating building and make some pallets of egg crates. I sold some chicks earlier today. Paid a cool $7,500, which more than paid for the chickens that I bought in order to start the whole process. I think the chicken farm is going to turn out to be quite profitable. Now on this map, the only fields that I own are field 38, which is just behind me, field 40, 41, 42, and 43, as well as field 64 and 65. Oh, I also own fields 47 and 48, so basically all of the northeast corner of the map I own, as well as field 64 and 65. turn on and turn off for now. Well, you're looking at the tractor. This is the only tractor I own. So I basically own this tractor. I own the cultivator here. I own the Kuhn Culti plow, which I use to plow the fields. I own a row crop planter. I own the large 3-point hitch fertilized spreader. And then I own a harvester and 3 headers and a trailer. That's pretty much all I got. I guess I got 2 trailers. I got a flatbed and a grain trailer. So I don't own a whole bunch of equipment. So we're pretty simple farmers here. We pretty much just farm sunflowers and corn. That's all we plant. The only reason we had wheat is that a field that we bought, field 64, had wheat already planted in it when we bought it. And as such, we just went ahead and left it in the ground and harvested that with a contract, because at the time I didn't have a grain header for my harvester. I only had the row crop header for corn and sunflowers. So we paid a player, another farmer on the map, to come harvest our wheat for us. Paid a couple $1,000s for that. See, it definitely paid off by bringing us $21,000 in. So last year, this field had sunflowers in it. This year I rotated and put corn in. And next year I'll rotate and put sunflowers back in again. We'll just alternate which year we have corn and which year we have sunflowers in what fields. Two fields that we picked up in the last auction are fields 38 and 65. They actually both have canola in them this year. Seems like last game year, the AI farmers put in a whole bunch of wheat. This year they seem to have put in a whole bunch of canola. Alright. Now that we have dealt with the triangle part of the field, make really quick work on the straight edges here. Oh, Roy went and left before I could say hey. Alright, so we're just going to auto turn and just chill out. Not a lot of us watching tonight on a Friday night. Guess there's a lot, folks got something better to do. Tomorrow night, I think I'm going to be on Emerald Coast. Haven't done an Emerald Coast stream in like a week or a little more. It's because on Monday we did the live auction for Bergman, and then on Wednesday, what did I do Wednesday? I think Wednesday we were on this map, and yesterday we were over on Bergman doing field work and such. So tomorrow we're going to do Emerald Coast again. It should be a big day on Emerald Coast. I think I'm going to have to get in. I don't even remember even where we're at. But I think we've got our wheat field in. And I was waiting to add the enhanced chicken pack until we were done the wheat field. So it looks like we are done that now, and we're going to basically add the enhanced chickens in to the map. So we don't need to see the forecast anymore. Turn off our strobes. Hey Kevin, what's up? Alright Raven, thanks for dropping by. Not really sure why we had that little bit there. Let's go ahead and get up. That. Then we just got a couple more passes before we move over to our next field. Not overly worried about getting all this done, because whatever we don't get done before winter, I will just do in spring once it thaws out. It's pretty much all we have to do come springtime is wait until we have ground warm enough to put in our corn and sunflowers. Oh, that's good that you're having a good night. Chilling. We're going to be done here in about 20 minutes. Oh, DoughBoy's got 133 pigs now. Get his pigs. Got some serious animals on this map. 208 cows, 133 pigs and 180 sheep. Go in cab here. Let's ride along. Oh, congratulations. Big responsibilities there. All right. That field, let's go here and tackle this little one over here. We should be able to do this little one before the end of the stream. Oh, I guess we need to turn it on, don't we? Be right back. Hey, hey. I don't think anybody's in that voice channel. Oh, there he is. Hey, what's up?
You tell me.
Oh, I'm just closing out a stream over here. Everybody left the server on the other server, so I thought I'd just see if there's anybody in a voice channel on this side, and there are.
What other server?
The Valley, the old farm one.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's been quiet over here. I don't know if the server that Dragon's actually on.
No, he's not on.
Dragon told me about something I didn't know. There's nothing that we don't know about a Hoff Bergman, right? The land market up by the the trash heap. You can buy grain from them.
The land market.
Yeah, it's up there by the water treatment plant.
Where the fertilizer and the seeds are and stuff?
Yeah. If you put a trailer under that pipe at the entrance, you can basically buy crop from it. Because he was telling me that he got the biodiesel place up and running. The only way to do biodiesel was to either do canola, sunflowers, or soybeans. And I was like,
Can you buy hay there?
no. I think you can only buy grain. Now, it wouldn't shock me if you couldn't buy hay from somewhere else. Down at the animal dealer, around the corner, there's a pipe, and there's a little spot on the ground that looks like silage. I would be interested if you rolled a trailer up under that, what you would get out of it. Hey, Chris Webb. Hey, Crazy Uncle. Crazy Uncle is now Kevin. So you may be able to buy hay from there. I don't know. I didn't try it. So I was on earlier and got my chicken farms up. First one I got up, I went and bought a whole bunch of those little bags of chicken feed. The other two I got up because I went over there to that place and I bought 16,000 liters of wheat for $6,100. Turns out I should have bought chicken feed because chicken feed would have been cheaper, but I didn't know that.
Interesting.
So, who has the Seed Master?
I do.
So you can start making seed right away. You'd have to buy your seed, your grain, so first batches of seed probably wouldn't be overly cost effective.
Yeah, I was thinking it would be better to just buy from the store and wait.
Yeah, because once you have either your own crop that you can put in there, or you could buy grain from other people, then your seed will be more cost effective. Yeah, I figured you were the crazy uncle. Turn it around. It's 90 degrees. Lock her in and rock and roll.
Man, this is painful, wrapping all these round bales. God, it takes forever.
I did look for, I know that there's round bale wrappers that wrap quick, but I couldn't find one in my searching earlier. I know I've seen them. They'll wrap in like 3 or 4 seconds as opposed to like 20. The way they do it is they spin the bale real fast. It's kind of funny looking.
Well, this Kuhn one puts like 9 layers of wrap on it. I don't think they do that either in real life. Well, maybe not 9, but you know what I'm saying.
What are you going to do with all those silage bales?
I'm just getting ready for animals, not having to do it again. Just store them until I need them. I'm making silage once.
This is over on production.
I have a silage silo, but it's making digestate and whatnot. So I suppose I don't really need all this silage, but I can always sell it if I need to. I kind of enjoy doing bale rodeo, but this is ridiculous.
Well, how many bales are you wrapping?
A lot. round bales, but I want to use the GTX bale storage mod and be able to store silage, so I'm stuck with round.
Yep, for now. I understand that there may be a enhancement coming.
Doing a lot of things on this map that I've never done before.
Which map is that?
Maxi.
Okay. There's some big fields on that one.
That's fine.
I think we're gonna need one more pass on that end. Do you like this Fent 900? I would use it on Hoff Bergman, but I just want a little bit of variety over there. Oh, no. Disaster averted. Disaster averted. You already made the bale, so that combo round bale wrapper baler doesn't help you, right?
From Kuhn? Yeah, I did. I've used that before. I think the issue with that was that the auto unload for balers, when you use a helper, doesn't work with that, and you still have to stop and unload and all that.
Oh, really? Never.
It was either that one or the Chrome that I had issues with. I thought it might even be both.
Never tried it with just a standard hire. You can hire a helper on baling?
Follow me.
Oh. I don't know, I typically always use the auto unload script. I think I've only ever used that baler when I was doing a single player seasons challenge where we couldn't do but so many hired helpers. I probably didn't use a hired helper. That thing. Well, I don't think we're going to get the field done before I'm going to finish the stream. But we'll definitely got her striped. That'd be a nice little flag if we did a little star pattern somewhere. And I'll have to come back later and cultivate the big field up there and this field over here to the side. Yeah, I did see a an aerial shot of a field that did have the stripes in it and a star pattern. That was pretty cool. Alright, check you later, Kevin. I said I won't be on for much longer either.
It's kind of funny looking at this field. It's got all these bales sitting in it, and you can tell the parts of the field that are flat because all the bales are in a row, and everywhere where there's terrain, they're all over the place. It's pretty funny.
They've rolled.
Yeah, you could say that. This is by design or not, but kind of nice thing about this map is the grass fields have a fence all the way around them, so they can only roll so far.
I don't know if it would be by design of keeping your bales in as much as design that lots of grass areas are potential pastures, so you would have fences around them in the event that you moved your animals over to it. Alright guys, well I'm going to go ahead and close out for the night. Like I said, tomorrow night we're going to be on Emerald Coast. Not sure what we're going to be doing, but we're going to be over on Emerald Coast because we haven't been over there for a while. And Sunday night we're going to be streaming we're going to have another game exploration Sunday night. We're going to stream a new game called City State. And see how it stacks up. I also picked up City Skylines, so we're going to bring in City Skylines at some point and give it a twirl. But I want to try out City State. It's an interesting city builder game that involves making decisions related to like political decisions and economic decisions. Policy decisions based on government and things like that. So I don't think City Skylines goes into that level of detail. We're going to give it a spin. That's on Sunday night. Thanks, Chris. It's okay. Just come by whenever you can. So until next time, guys. Happy farming.